Hi, this is Brad Linder with Liliputing and Dell's new Inspiron 14 7000 series. Now Dell has, for a little while, had 13-inch, 15-inch, and most recently even 17-inch laptops in the 7000 series, which is sort of their highest class range of Inspiron laptops. And honestly, I think in some ways the lines between the Inspiron and the XPS lineup are starting to look a little blurrier, because what we've got here is a magnesium alloy chassis, a thin and light design, relatively small bezels. It's maybe a little bit thicker than an XPS and maybe a little bit sort of less. It doesn't have carbon fiber or glass fiber, but overall it's pretty nice in terms of the materials that are offered. And under the hood, it's not too bad either. It's got a 10th generation Intel Comet Lake processor, optional support for NVIDIA MX250 graphics, a backlit keyboard, and this version is not a touchscreen display. I just reminded myself. We've got 2 USB ports, we've got a headset jack, and on this side, HDMI, Thunderbolt 3, and micro SD. As I mentioned, it's fairly thin and light. Some people, I think, the carbon fiber, or not carbon, the magnesium alloy chassis have a tendency, because they're so lightweight, to feel a little bit more plasticky than aluminum, but it's kind of cool to the touch as I'm feeling this, so it feels somewhat metallic to me, I would say. And in terms of durability, it should be at least as durable for the most part as aluminum. Comes in 2 different color options. You can see here we've got a silver version and a rose gold version. The rose gold version had that black keyboard. The silver version, silver sort of gray, has a lighter keyboard, also backlit keys, and you can sort of see them from this angle. The laptop should be available for about $930 and up starting in October, and it's, for a 14-inch notebook, relatively compact because of those slim bezels. It's maybe not quite as small as the 13-inch laptops in the series, because again, they have small bezels as well, but 14-inch notebooks used to be considerably larger, and these days we're starting to feel them sort of in that same class. And that's nice if you just want a little bit more screen space. I think there's a surprising difference between 14 and 13.3. Even though it doesn't sound that much, you do have a little bit more room, particularly if you wanted to view multiple applications at once on the screen, if you wanted to change the display scaling and so forth, and just be able to have something a little bit more comfortable. If, like me, your eyesight is not what it used to be, it's nice to have a little bit larger screen without necessarily going all the way up to a 15-inch model or a 17-inch model. So it's still going to be probably around 3 pounds or so, based on what I can feel here. The final weight hasn't been finalized, I believe, as of the time that I'm shooting this video, but you'll be able to find out more details, more up-to-date information at liliputing.com, where you'll also find out more details about other new laptops in the Inspiron series, and you can check out Liliputing on YouTube for more of the latest laptops from Dell as well. This is Brad Linder with liliputing.com.